Well, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is me, your girl Baz B. So sorry that the review is so late, but I had a big inspection happen at work that I had to prepare for. So after that, I was extremely tired, working long hours trying to get ready for that. So I fell a little behind, but I am back. And this is RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17, Episode 5, RDR Live. So the girls, they are back in the workroom after the elimination of Joella. And Acacia is sad to see her LA sister go home, but she was like, listen, she been in the bottom twice, and there's only so much CPR you can do. Corey says how he was irked by the fact that he was in the bottom two this week, which I'm like, Corey, you was definitely gonna be a bottom two person. Okay. Like Joella, I was pretty sure she was gonna be in it, but I definitely knew you was. But he says he feels better now and he is ready to win. Now, Sam, she confused on Corey because she thought Corey's whole thing was gonna be comedy and it's definitely not the looks. So what is Corey supposed to be good at? They congrats Anya on her win this week, and she says how she's so happy that she's doing better and better every week, and that these girls need to watch out. Corey asked Crystal how she felt, and she says how it hurts to get so close to winning and not getting it, but getting the validation from the judges is keeping her pushing. Now, in the confessional, Corey clocks that Crystal is mad and she can't hide it behind those fake smiles. And you could tell Crystal's a little teed off, but I really did think Anya did very great this round. Now, as for her outfit, would I say it was the best outfit to me on the runway? No, but she did have the better performance doing the show. Lydia says that she was mad that Crystal didn't win this week because she was a fierce leader. And she's talking about the fact that she took control of the challenge and helped direct those girls to having some, I would say, the best commercials in the challenge. Corey also tells her that her look is sickening, and Crystal says it's quilted everywhere, which it is. And I think her outfit was very pretty. Like, I liked the Crystal's outfit, but I liked Anya's performance better. Anya is definitely feeling the shade with these girls right now, and so she was like, "Oh, this is not a winning look," and start giving off this villain laugh, which kind of broke up this whole little tense feeling in the air. Anya says how the girls thought just having good drag will win them this season, but they are realizing that you have to be the full package. So sit back while I eat. And I do feel like that. And it does show up a lot at the end of this episode, especially in Untucked, with these girls feeling that their drag look, yeah, they are stunning, but y'all falling flat in the competition, which I was like, we're on season 17's bookies. We know it's gonna be more than a look queen to win this. Susie breaks the tension, saying how no one was gagged that she didn't win, and she asks Ariete how did she feel. Ariete says that she was very angry. She didn't think that she should have been in the bottom, and she don't agree with what the judges are saying, that Jules outshined her in the challenge. I Ariete, you was outshined. You know, were you watching what we was watching? Like, do they not put the video on the screen? Like, I'm not gonna say like she. Nah, she did. She did. I'm not even gonna try to sugarcoat it. She overshined you. In the confessional, Ariete talks about how she could tell that the claws are about to come out. Baby is wanting this so bad, and she is so tired of her drag not, I guess, being recognized. It's not given for the judges. It's the next day, and the girls are back in the workroom, and Ariete is wearing devil horns and is in her evil era. Jules says, "Who is the piggy of the week?" And she explains that that's the person who is just fierce and eating up the competition. Now, I don't think they ever said who was the piggy, but if I'm going to be honest, I think the piggy in this competition right now is Anya. Anya is showing y'all that not only do she have some looks, she also is good, doing very great as these comedy skits. She know how to work that runway. I'm gonna say the piggy is Anya. Rue enters the room and tells them that this week's Maxi Challenge, they will be performing for a sketch comedy show called RDR Live. Now, Lydia is nervous about this one because she is not good at making words funny. Rue tells them that they will get the sketches to choose from, and later today they will go live. Hamona is happy that she gets to redeem herself from the comedy she did in her talent show. Yeah, cause girl, that stand-up comedy, that was not it. Rue tells them that the object of the challenge is for them to find a character that makes them hoop the house down boots. Meaning, bitch, you need to be fucking funny. We see the girls looking through the sketches to pick the one that they want. Now, Sam wants one that will make her stand out, but Anya feels the key to this challenge is to find one that fits you best and make it stand out. Makes sense. Susie wants the babysitter role, and Sam wants the lesbian podcaster. Crystal feels that the winner from last week should be the one to pick first. So Anya picks the monologue and the mayor. Now they asked if anyone wants to fight for it, and no one did. So it's hers. But Anya wonders, did she mess up and choose the wrong thing? Because she was like, okay, why nobody want these damn parts? Corey says he do not know why she picked the hosting role after what happened last season. Apparently that person flopped. I felt like I watched last season, but then I felt like I didn't watch last season. Did I not make it all the way through? Did they bore me after a while? Because last season is like a blur. Like I remember those people, but I don't remember the show. Lexi picks the news anchor number one, and Sam took Rue, Jules took Hunk, and Susie got Rhonda. Now, Crystal, she wants Brooke, but so do Lana, who is not backing down at this point. Lana says that they would expect Crystal to do Brooke, and they should choose someone that is outside of themselves. Sam tells Crystal that he feels that she should push harder. She feels that Brooke is a basic character and more for Lana, which I was like, damn, that's a little shady, but okay. So Crystal decides to do the news anchor number two so that she can work with Lexi. Now, Lana says she is not playing around anymore. She is tired of being safe. Girl is looking for a win. And you can tell after each show when we're watching Untucked, baby girl is not happy with her placement. Like, yeah, I'm glad to be able to make it another day, but I need to hear what these judges got to say about my drag. What do I need to fix so I could be that step closer to winning a challenge? Acacia wants Trudy and Lydia wants Groot, which are Golden Girl references. Now Hamona wants that role, but Lydia is just living for it. She's not going back down. Now Corey in his confessional says that Lydia is his wife, but that role is just not for her. Plus, Hamona already looked like a grandma, so she should keep it. Lydia tells Hamona, since you like helping people, help me out by giving me Groot. Hamona, she finally lets in and let her have the role. They get with their groups to go ahead and work on the sketches. So the first group up is Crystal, Lexi, and Susie. Lexi is so happy that Crystal decides to get anchor number two, and they begin to throw out ideas. And Susie suggests one should be the serious one and one should be slutty. Now, when it came to the lesbian podcast group, which is Jules, Sam, and Harmona is not happy that she didn't get Grip because she really liked the Golden Girls. But Lydia do look older than me, so it makes sense. Harmona. Harmona, your ass is shady because, bitch, you know good and motherfucking well Lydia do not look old. And Dan sure do not look older than you. But okay. Sam says, well, that should light a fire under your ass to do better than her in this challenge since she took the part that you actually wanted. Now, Acacia and Lydia, they hear what Hamona is saying, and Lydia hopes that Hamona's not getting the role she wanted gets in her head. And Acacia says he already sent Hamona home once and she was saved. So he hopes someone else can send her home this time. Which means, baby, as much as I would like to be the reason she going home, baby, I don't plan on being in the bottom two to do it for y'all. Lexi is feeling like all her ideas are being shut down by Susie, and this is making her nervous. The town council group is Anya, Arietti, Lana, and Corey. Anya understands that taking two roles will be a lot, but this challenge is right up her alley. Arietti is pushing really hard this week because she don't want to repeat last week when the judges felt like she was being overshadowed by her group members. Which I was like, yeah, because you do not want them saying critiques 2 times in a row. Harmony and Sam feels like the other groups are going to be more slapstick comedy, so they should be more calm. But Jules feels they shouldn't be too calm in this challenge. Hamona tells them she's going more southern for her role, but Sam is going to take a different route, so the judges will see something different with her. Sam puts on this lesbian voice, which was very deep. It was like, "Hi, my name is Sam." Like I was like, "What lesbian she know?" Like, why is the lesbian voice like that in your head? But okay, that's a choice. Jules, she chooses an Australian accent because she feels beaver sounds funny in that accent. Now, they feel like they should play more on the beaver part since it is referring to a vagina. And Harmona never heard of that before. And I'm not gonna lie, me either. I ain't never heard nobody call David JJ a beaver. But then after this episode, I've been seeing it pop up a lot being called a beaver. So if this your first time hearing Yova JJ being referenced as a beaver, say I in the comment section. Cause one thing for sure is two things ain't for sure. And I'm still not gonna call her no beaver. That's just not cute. Now, once she really put the correlation that beaver is wood, aka the penis, she finally got the joke. And they really had to break it down for me too, because I just never heard that. Now, the emergency room group is Lydia and Acacia. Now, this part is a reference to the Golden Girls. And while Acacia is a big fan of the show, Lydia is not. So Acacia is having to put the pieces together for her. And I was like, Lydia, why would you fight for a part that references a popular show that you know nothing about? Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't never watched the Golden Girls for real. I don't seen clips, it seemed funny, it just never piqued my interest to really watch it all the way. So personally, if I know that a challenge was referencing them particularly, I would have went with something else. Because Rue is a big Golden Girls girl. And I ain't trying to fuck up. Cause he gonna know. So Hamona is overhearing Lydia doing her part, and she just hopes it doesn't bite her in her pancake ass. So now it's time for the RDR live, and the first group to open up is the council. Anya did a good job to me. I felt like she had a lot of facial expressions. Even when she wasn't talking, she was still giving us a whole lot, but not too much. So I liked her. But I do feel like she took her runway character and made it into the mayor, basically, is what it gave to me. Ariadne wanted to stand out over the rest, and I feel like she did do more than Corey, but not better than Anya. And I also was like, I felt like the challenge, the cave people was supposed to be like Karens because they're minding the business of the next door neighbor who was, what was it? What they call humans? It's not homosexuals, but that's what it was really references. It's the new evolved version of a human, and the word is close to being homosexual, so it's like the Karens not liking the gays in the neighborhood. That's what it was given, but I don't think Ariette understood the concept that well. Tori was just there. He wasn't doing bad. He wasn't doing amazing. He was just there, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be safe. And I would say that I like that he put on a Jersey accent. I thought that was really good. Now, Lana, she did good on her character too. And I think Crystal should be happy that she let her have this part because it didn't give winning role. I don't care how well you put this role together, it just was not one of those roles that stood out for any reason. Anya opening up the show as the host, I must say, she did a very good job. Very exciting, got the energy up in the room, good pacing. Tens across the board for that. Now it's time for the podcast group. I think Harmona rocked it. Like, she just knew with that southern accent how to give, like, they stayed very calm, and I like that. Even though they was like, oh, I don't want to be too calm, but I think that was a good idea because everything else, especially coming off the council thing, was very slapstick. So for y'all to be calm and giving us these little funny liners, I did like it. And I felt like she knew exactly what to say and how to say it in a good pitch. Jules and Sam did good, but I think Sam forgot about the funny part of it. And she wasn't really landing her jokes, if you get what I'm saying. We get introduced to RuPaul's little performance. Y'all, RuPaul performs like Mariah Carey. A little shimmy shimmy on that stage. Rue is stiff. Rue is stiff, and I don't understand why Rue is stiff. Like, is the corset too tight? Because he don't move, and that's exactly what when I was watching it, that's all I could think about was Mariah Carey performing. She give us the bare minimum, and if it's something under bare minimum, that's probably exactly where she lays. Now, the news anchor part was boring until Susie got up there playing the babysitter. And I'm so sorry to Crystal and Lexi, but y'all parts was not given. But Susie coming up there being that damn babysitter, that shit was funny. I like that now. She did that. She's definitely in the top this week. She hit every single joke. I got every single reference of her trying to say Rue stole everything from her as being his babysitter. I enjoyed that all the way. I can't even tell you what Lexi and Crystal was doing, bitch, because Susie stole the show. And I want to know, Susie, did you do the shit on purpose? Because you kept knocking down Lexi damn ideas. Because you must have knew you about to come out here and rock this shit. The Golden Girls sketch reference was alright. Acacia, she played her part. I could definitely tell which one of the Golden Girls she was. Don't ask me who, because I don't know the names like that. But I know it was the sluttiest one. I do know that part. Now, Lydia was correct when she said she can't make words funny. Because, oh my gosh, she was not doing a good job up there. Lydia, you're going to have to learn to lip sync this week. Don't you even get back there tug and get you no little drink unless you just want to take a couple of sips to calm your nerves. But you need to be listening to the words of the song so you get out there and do your thing. Because, baby, you at the bottom. It's Elimination Day, and the girls are getting ready for the runway. Jules is very confident on her performance. In the council group, they're very confident. But Susie is not so sure about that. Hamona tells Acacia that she did really good on her performance and she felt like Acacia channeled her inner Hamona. So she's glad to be an inspiration to her. And I was like, y'all, I ain't really too much care for Hamona in the beginning. But as time is going on, I'm liking this little messy ass lady. I am. Hermona asked Lydia how she thinks she did, and Lydia feels like she did really good, which Hermona is shocked by and feels that Lydia shouldn't be that confident in her choice. And I was looking like I hope Lydia's just saying that so that Hermona don't think, yeah, that's what you get. You should have gave me that role. Because Lydia, you know that I know that you did not do good. Lexi feels that there will be some face crack today because everyone is just so confident on their parts and think that they nailed it. And baby, most definitely. So, by now, it's some cliques are forming because we done been around each other for a good little bit of time. Lexi calls Lydia, Acacia, Hamona, and Susie the CEO of the Kumbaya Girls. She says that these girls just cannot take it. They're not really throwing shade to nobody in the group. They pretty much stay quiet. That's them. Susie wants to change up her signature look because she wants to take some of Michelle's advice, which I do feel like you should. I did not like the first two episodes makeup. Last week makeup was different. I would not say it was the best, but if that was your first time trying it, it gave E for effort. Now, Lexi says that this challenge, she really felt comfortable reading from the prompt because of the type of job that she has. And apparently, she teaches bankers how to detect fraud in their accounts. And apparently, the job don't know that Lexi is trans. And they only know her as Cody. And they really have never seen her before because it's all online. And I was like, wow, that is crazy. And she was like, her being here on Drag Race and them going to be able to see her for the first time. She's really excited to see how their perception of her would change. And y'all, I would tell you the truth. If it was me as one of her workers, I would be shocked. Like, girl, I would have never guessed. But then I would also feel like, damn, why she ain't never tell us? But we know. It's time for the main stage, and the judges this week is Michelle Visage, Ross Matthews, I love him, and guest judge Paul W. Downs. He is an actor, writer, and director and producer, and he has worked on award-winning shows like Hack on HBO Max and Broad City that's ran on Comedy Central for 5 seasons. And tonight runway is Tickled Pink. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these looks. We got On Your Nerve. I like it, but I also don't like it. I don't know what it is. It just don't look complete, if that makes sense. Corey is giving that same look he gives every episode. A short dress. I'm gonna need him to change that shit up, okay? It's just giving you don't got a lot to give at this point. Ariete outfit I did enjoy. I like the material. I don't know if it's pleather or what, or that latex leather. I just liked it. I thought it was very pretty to look at. I liked that pink. So it was my favorite so far. Lana gave like this little Bo Peep look. It was very cute. Harmona giving pageant. I think Harmona looks very good. I think Harmona knows what looks great on her body shape. And she runs with it. Sam is giving this Vegas showgirl look. I love that one also. Jules, I kind of wish she would have kept the outfit as a dress. I did not like the jumpsuit look of it, but I feel like if it was a dress, she would have nailed it. Crystal looks like gum. And it was like, what was that gum called in the 90s? And you used to have to like dig it out that can. It almost looked a little bit like how the chewing tobacco looks in the can and you popped it in your mouth and you chew it. That's what it looked like, how it was like really stringy. Now, Lexi, her outfit, it was different. I didn't too much care for it, so we can move on past her. Susie was a clown. That's it, that's all. To me, I felt like the outfit looked like it was giving Halloween costume. But, okay. Lydia is a penis. Yes, actual penis. With stuff squirting out the tip. I like the boots though. And Acacia is giving her usual style, 80s rocker. I can't never be mad at it. So when Rue calls the girls all back on the stage, he lets Corey, Lana, Jules, Crystal, Lexi, and Acacia know that they are safe. Now let's go ahead and get into some of the judges' critiques on the girls that are left. When it came to Anya, Ross Matthews says that her padding looks good, and Michelle feels the look needs hair. That's exactly what the fuck that thing missing. Like you forgot your hair, bitch. Where is your hair? In the words of Jocelyn Hernandez. Now, Paul loved the facial expressions and felt she really nailed her monologue. And Rue asks who do she reference to when she's doing her drag, and she says that she referenced Jennifer Lewis. If y'all know her, she has played everybody's mom in a biopic. The Temptations, What Love Got to Do with It. She was also on Blackish. Oh, she done played in a number of things, and I love her. Like when I grow up, I also want to be like Jennifer Lewis. Now, when it came to Ariete, Rue says that her look tonight is show stopping, which I do like it. And Ross and Paul feels that she went a little too hard and lost the dialogue and meaning of the sketch, which I was like, I felt that. That's what I said. I'm getting better. Put me on the panel. Put me on the panel. Now, when it came to Harmona, Michelle felt that she nailed her look tonight on the runway. And Ross and Michelle felt that she shined in her group. And Paul just had to give her a little bit of pointers just to make her act just that much more funnier. Harmona admits that the podcaster role was not her first choice, but she liked that she did take it. When it came to Sam, Michelle was not sure on the voice and felt that it fell short. I don't know why Sam picked that voice. It was not a good voice. I don't think of a lesbian when I hear that voice. I don't know who is she referencing. Paul felt that she should have went Southern just like her partner. And Rue asked why did she pick that voice. And Sam was just like, I just wanted to do something different and I'm sad that it didn't land. But Ross did say that he liked her outfit. Now, when it came to Susie, Michelle likes the makeup. It is getting better. I'm going to give her that. Ross thinks she looks fashionable, even though she is a clown, which took Ariete for a loop. And me too. Because I'm looking like, bitch, she's a fucking clown up here. A clown. Like, I don't see nothing fashionable about this outfit. I'm sorry. I just don't. But Paul did say he found her funny. And I mean, like I said, she was probably my favorite part of the show this week. When it came to Lydia, Michelle feels she didn't land the punchlines, and Paul totally agreed with it. And Rue asks, who made this outfit? And Lydia says she made the whole thing. And I was like, besides Susie coming out here as a clown, Lydia, why is you out here as a penis? Now, Rue brings everybody back on stage after the judges have a little more time to critique the girls. And we learned that Anya and Harmona, they are the top two. And Susie wins this week and get a cash prize of $5,000, making her the first person on the show to have 2 wins this season. And I was like, Susie well deserved it. I think she did amazing on being Rue's babysitter. Sam is deemed safe, leaving Ariete and Lydia in the bottom and have to lip sync for their lives. So the song this week is Boogie Wonderland by Earth, Wind, and Fire featuring The Emotions. They came about them outfits to get to it. But I'm going to let y'all know, ain't nan one of them lip sync assassins. And I was upset because Boogie Wonderland is one of my favorite old school jams. Y'all can blame Happy Feet for that. Baby Happy Feet made me like that damn song. And I was upset. And I really felt like Ariete was going to give us more than what she was giving us. This was not a good lip sync. At the end of it all, we learned that Lydia is safe. And it's now time for Ariete to pull the lever to see if she can get back in the competition by dunking Michelle into the badonkadonk tank. She ends up pulling one of the levers and it works, which means that this is the last chance that somebody could have been saved, because there was only 2 levers that would save somebody. So we ain't even got to see Michelle back up there no more. And she also gets to win that trip to Vegas. Now, is it not giving overproduced? Like, everybody seemed like they were so sad that Ariete might be going home. Like, even Ross Matthews was up there looking like he was going to be he was so upset that she lost her lip sync. So I felt like they was going to let her stay in the competition. It just gave the most loved could not just leave like that. And like that, the review is over and done with. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it's so late, but life happens. And until next time, bye guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. Bye.